Hey readers, I'm Sylvia McNicoll here to talk about my novel Body Swap. When 15-year-old Hallie and 82-year-old Susan meet in a fatal car accident, they get transported to a creepy carnival in the sky where they argue about whose fault the accident was. You're too old to be driving. You shouldn't walk around with a cell phone in front of your face. Eli, the supreme being, gets fed up with their arguing, decides to give them another chance, and sends them back to Earth. Only they're in each other's body. I first got the idea when I visited a high school up north, and the teacher told me about an empathy program designed to teach the kids about aging. So what they did was they put blinder kind of glasses on them so they would see worse. They put earmuffs on so that they would hear worse. And then they put weights on their ankles, on their knees, on their elbows, so that they would have the arthritic feel. But all that equipment wouldn't show them how it feels on the inside when people treat them like an older person. I thought I can do that way better in a book. I can give them that fish out of water feeling too by using the Freaky Friday trope, putting the 15-year-old into the 82-year-old and having the 82-year-old in the 15-year-old body. After all, it's a feeling I get all the time as a writer for young adult people. I'm the 15-year-old on the inside and the older woman on the outside. So now let me show you Hallie in the beginning of the story. Chapter 1, The Accident. That cell phone will kill you, a raspy voice warns. It comes from someone standing in front of me on the bus. Someone who smells like dirty socks and stale coffee. A male voice that sounds very definite about phone fatalities. I ignore him. What's happening on my little screen is way more important. Megan is texting me about Cale Caruso, the boy whose name is written in big loops all over the inside cover of my journal, together with mine, of course. Cale loves Hallie. Mrs. Cale, Prince Caruso. Haley and Cale forever. That one's in a heart with an arrow going through it. And today, we're finally going to begin our forever. A cane knocks hard into my knee. Ow! Does that old guy plan to beat me to death with that thing? He coughs a loud fake Senior's Day at the mall. Why do they have to have it during our Christmas break? The stuffy warm bus heats up all the body odors into a boiled broccoli and wet dog potpourri. Makes me hot and irritable. I ignore him and lean towards my best friend Abby, who is sitting on a window seat facing forward. I continue typing into my phone. Did you ask Cale if he likes me? I press send. The answer to that text could potentially cheer me back up. Cale, pronounced Cale, yet nothing like the vegetable, has coffee-colored eyes and smooth maple skin. A smile that's as wide as a soccer field. He's center forward for our junior team, same position I play on the girls' team. Our babies could be soccer stars. When I finally lift my eyes from the screen, I see the crepey blue-veined hand that grips the hook of the cane that hit me. Above the knuckles, blue loopy letters spell Carpe Diem. My eyes raise higher to his face. Watery gray eyes stare back at me, expecting something. What? With the light from the window, his hair glows a bright silver. Abby gives me a hard stare. Hallie, she punches my shoulder. What? Give him your seat. Keep reading, my friends.